Now, world health bodies are warning countries to not relax virus measures. The researchers have denied to rule out a second wave, yet scientists are still skeptical about new variants and further mutations, despite a steep drop in cases and a global vaccine rollout. Countries are closely monitoring the virus situations in their geographies. But US health officials are still pleading Americans to wear masks and follow social distancing. Texas, the largest state in the US, will lift its mask requirement and allow businesses to reopen at full capacity next week. President Joe Biden has strongly criticized this decision, calling it a big mistake, which reflects Neanderthal thinking.
I think it's a big mistake. Look, I hope everybody's realized by now, these masks make a difference. We are on the cusp of being able to fundamentally change the nature of this disease because of the way in which we're able to get vaccines in people's arms. We've been able to move that all the way up to the end of May to have enough for every American, to get every adult American to get a shot. And the last thing we need is the Neanderthal thinking that in the meantime, everything's fine, take off your mask, forget it.
President Biden has called on all Americans to continue to follow guidelines despite the mixed messaging from some state officials. Referring to a card he keeps in his pocket, Joe Biden reminded the daily death toll of the virus amid the ongoing vaccination efforts.
As of yesterday, we had lost 511,874 Americans. We're going to lose thousands more. This will not occur. We'll not have everybody vaccinated until sometime in the summer. We have the vaccine to do it. Getting a shot in someone's arm and getting a second shot, you're going to take time. And it's critical that they follow the science. Wash your hands, hot water, do it frequently, wear a mask, and stay socially distanced. And I know you all know that. I wish the heck some of our elected officials knew it.
The vaccine rollout has boosted confidence in a return to pre-pandemic life in the US. And yet the wave of reopening has put states at odds with the Biden administration and health officials. While infections and deaths have declined in recent weeks, the numbers in America are still higher than other countries. US has recorded over 28 million infections and 516,000 deaths related to COVID. But Texas is not the first state to end a statewide requirement of wearing masks. Over the last month, a total of 4 states have rolled back their mask mandates. The governors of Texas, Mississippi, Iowa and Montana are urging their residents to go back to a virus-carefree life. The mixed messaging has become another unfortunate reality of COVID's impact. Texas is now the 16th US state without a mask mandate. At least 12 other states never adopted any mandate in the first place. These states have either lifted their mask mandate early on or never adopted any. The path ahead for American people looks unclear. Cities, businesses and families are often making their own choices to whether wear masks or not, despite what their leaders say. Meanwhile, Texans are divided over the new executive order by Governor Abbott.
I think it makes sense. I think it's time.
I think Houston is like the first city to have all 5 variants, and we're nowhere close to being fully vaccinated, and I just feel like we're not ready yet.
As Texans, we have the right and want to be able to make our decisions whether we want to wear a mask or not want to wear a mask.
To be honest, I think it's really too soon because we're like at an all-time high with the COVID-19, and personally, me, I will continue to wear my mask until I feel like I'm safe enough.
It's kind of like I'm on the fence, you know? So I'm kind of like worried about it, and I'm kind of like relieved that I could just, you know, sometimes go without a mask.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.